Hello everyone, Brandon with Strict Vision Athletics here with a Mesocycle focusing on chest day. And here with an important message for you guys. We are considering taking all of our programming, which right now is located on our Vimeo channel. That's all of our Mesocycles stacked up. You've got about 10 months worth of programming on our Vimeo channel. We are considering taking that and bringing it over to YouTube subscriptions. If that is something you guys would be interested in, send us a message, let us know in the comments below, and we'll make that adjustment as the time comes.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Chest Day on Macrocycle number 5. Located right here. You can see the workout to the side of me. All right, for today, we've got 2 supersets and a single set, all back-to-back for a total of 5 exercises. Starting at the beginning, we've got reverse grip bench press, supinated with with prone grip bench press, both using the Swiss bar. The long and the short of it is, you're going to be doing a regular bench press with your palms in pronate, and you're going to be doing a reverse grip bench press with your palms in supinate. That's the back-to-back bench press. You're doing one followed by the other. Now, what I'm using here in this video is the Swiss bar. I used this in another workout for this macrocycle on shoulder day. This is essentially the same movement pattern as the overhead pause military press from shoulder day in this macrocycle, just taken to a bench press variation. So, when doing this, make sure that you go very slowly. All the same principles for bench press apply. Head, shoulders, hips, feet, everything is driving into the ground. You got that nice arch in your low back. Keep your shoulders retracted. Keep driving into the bench behind you. Now, if you don't have this, as I mentioned, use a barbell. You can find that in any gym in America. Just get yourself a barbell, go regular, then reverse. Next, superset. We've got 2 very, very cool exercises, but 2 very difficult to access exercises. The first one is a bench press, 3 repetition, ballistic, I call it the XPT. The XPT power rack is what you're going to do this on. This is a ballistic bench press, 3 repetition interval. So what you're doing is, every time you come down, you're coming down to the chest, you're doing 2 small quarter reps. So it's quarter rep, and then you are exploding on the 3rd rack, throwing the XPT off of you, the brake system will engage, and it's letting go. This is practice. This is very, very sport-specific stuff. This is very advanced stuff, which is why this is a very non-accessible workout for most people unless you have the XPT power rack. Hear me when I say this. Do not throw your bar if you are bench pressing free weight. Don't do it. That could possibly be the most dangerous and devastating thing you could ever do for yourself. You won't catch it, you'll miss, and it could cut your head off. This is only to be done if you have the XPT power rack, which again, I say it's an advanced piece of equipment. You won't find it most places. Do push-ups instead. Do a quarter rep push-up variation followed by a jump push-up, or a push-up where you explode off the ground for another variation. If you have a Bosu ball, do it off of a Bosu ball. That is the way I would do this. If you want more resistance, put a weighted vest on. The XPT power rack is incredible, and it really is a one-of-a-kind machine because of what it allows the user to do. Nobody else can do this kind of movement unless you have that machine. So keep that in mind. Please be safe first and foremost. Second exercise, dumbbell fly, the Caillou center mass grip. So the Caillou bells, as I mentioned, they are incredible. They've got 3 different grips and 3 different variations on the distribution of load. You've got long, center, and hinge. Now for this one, I've got my hand in the center grip. That means that I'm reaching through the middle of the triangle, grabbing onto my grip, and I've got the other 2 on the outer and inner portions of my forearm. From there, I'm doing chest flies. These are very, very good. They allow me to go heavier than I would with normal dumbbells because the weight is distributed along my forearm instead of out in front near my hand. These are also impossible for you to find unless you have invested in them yourself. Almost no gym in America will have these. They're not user-friendly. They're difficult to understand, difficult to buy, they're just difficult. So, get dumbbells, do dumbbell flies. Normal dumbbell flies will do. That's a good alternative to having these. Last but not least, we have the strong board push-ups. Now with strong board push-ups, what makes this movement unique is that I can come down through my eccentric, come to the bottom, lean lateral right, extend, come back to the middle, go through my eccentric, go down, lean lateral left, and extend. That's the movement pattern for strong board. Now, you can do this also with a Bosu ball, as I mentioned. Strong board, not really that popular. Not really all that expensive in comparison to a Bosu ball. They're going to probably range about the same price. In fact, I think we did a this or that series on them. But that being said, it's still a very unlikely event that your gym will have one of these. You can invest in one yourself or use a Bosu ball. Either variation will do perfectly fine. That's the workout. Have fun.